And the first fan is up. So I decided to go with the Continental because Continentals and Hunter fans in general have a large mounting bracket. As you can see, the wood is very secure up there. The fan is actually more secure than some of the installs I've seen in real life. But yeah, I'll give you a little look-see. It's 2005, December of 05, Hunter, what's it called? Continental. I believe the only difference between this and the Beacon Hill is that this has 4 lights. These are not the original globes. The original ones look like this, but I broke one of them, so I put these on there, and they kind of fit, but they're kind of loose. Other than that, this has all original parts. I bought this for, I think, like $2 at a thrift store, because it was 75% off. Even like this, it actually pushes some really good air, which is nice. Got a little bit of blemishes on the canopy. Some of the blades have blemishes. The ends of some of the blades, which one is it? It's this one. The end of this blade has a little bit of a blemish. I put these little pull chains on it because I figured it would look good. Got the light and the fan. And in reality, it's a pretty basic builder fan, but it actually doesn't look half bad, especially considering, like, it has some interesting characteristics, such as Hunter's canopy style, which is kind of like, it's like Hang True, where the canopy also serves as the mounting bracket, but it's also not. It's got these really cool brackets, as well as these cool vents. I prefer Hunter fans with these sort of, the thin vents that went this way around the motor instead of this way around the motor. So, like, vents that were, like, long and thin that would go circular instead of vents that went this direction. They went this direction. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And also they did the thing where, you know, you've got the 2 pull chains on the side instead of in the middle. It looks cool, but then it also makes for a complex switch housing, which this is actually very hard to put together. So that's something. And, excuse me. What was I going to say? And it's sometimes hard to differentiate, unless you know, like, I remember this is the light, this is the fan, but you can also tell by looking at the switch. I'll give you an up-close view here. Closer look. It's got the, oh, let's see if we can see. It's got the wood-colored blades on the other side. There's the canopy system. Show you the stickers up top. I'm going to see if I can come around here to show you the model sticker. It might be difficult to see. There's the model sticker. It's kind of coming off. And I'll show you here, the fan obviously does move back and forth. But again, I can hang on this piece of wood, and it is incredibly secure. I would feel very safe powering this up in this location. It's incredibly safe, and even when I do this, there's just a teeny bit of movement from the mounting bracket. So that's good. So yeah, that is the 44-inch Hunter Continental. We are going to move on now to the next fan. Now is time to install what I think is going to be the last fan for the night. So I think this time I'm going to go for the A-52. A, because I really want to see it hanging, and B, I want to see how a heavier 52-inch fan that's ball and socket will mount on the system. And there we have it. Ooh, it looks so cool. The SMC A-52. I very difficultly managed to get it all in the frame just by a tiny bit. But here it is. Oh my god, it is so cool to see this thing hanging. This was the first fan that I ever purposely got just for collecting purposes. I got it actually for free on Facebook Marketplace. It was listed for $10, and I said, can I come get it? And the person said, sure, come get it. It's free. Boom. Yeah, SMC A-52, un-ornate antique brass fan. Very basic, but I love the chunky GE vents. And as you can see, I pushed the dust guard. One problem with this fan, I don't know how to fix this, but the switch housing is very loose, and therefore it's not going to do it now, but maybe. The pull chain likes to get stuck sometimes, and the bearings are kind of bad. You can hear it sort of scraping a little bit. I'll see here if I can spin. You can hear it going shh, shh. Let me see if I can figure out what's scraping. Something. Yeah, I don't know what's scraping on this. You know what? Now I'm intrigued. I have to figure this out now. Maybe it's... Oh, that made it worse. I don't know what's rubbing, but if you guys can hear that, there's something rubbing. Don't know what it is. These were a basic Kmart fan. These came under the SMC and the CEC brand names. This one's an SMC. Actually have quite a bit of clearance. I'm surprised this is a full 52-inch. This is about the biggest and heaviest fan that's going to be installed, aside from the Emperor. Basic Kmart fan. These were everywhere in laundromats. They're generic fans. They really are. Although I still think they're cool because SMC fans are childhood fans for me. Specifically U-42s and U-52s. Nonetheless, I would love to get the ornate version of this if anyone has it. But yeah, these are basic. They're relatively low quality. SMCs weren't known to have great quality. But all these years later, I'm assuming this is from sometime in the mid-80s. All these years later, still working fine, at least from what I know, other than that scrape. Is it? Alright, well I'm going to have to work on that and figure out what it is. But yeah, basic SMC fan. I love this fan to death. So here's what the fan looks like up close. Beautiful cane there that millennials like to hate. Wing-tipped blades. Plano the side. Reverse switches sideways. There's the top, short little down rod. Let me see if I can find the sticker for y'all. I think it's over here probably. Is that it? Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get this angle here. Alright, there's your sticker right there. It's the only sticker on it. But yeah, if you guys can hear, I'm going to turn the dehumidifier off. See if you guys can hear the scraping. Hear that? I don't know what that is. So if you guys can figure that out, that would be very helpful. So, it's going to stop itself, isn't it? Yup, right here. Does it backwards too, huh? Oh well. Yeah, I really don't know what that is. Alright, and there's the fan again. So yeah, beautiful, in my opinion, SMC A-52. I'm sure Dan Spiffy Newman just loves these. He raves about how good the quality is and all that. I'm joking, by the way. Dan Spiffy Newman hates these for some reason. He has expensive taste. But yeah, if you guys can figure out why this is wobbling, it was like this when I got it. I'd love to know. I think there's a screw up there. Let me try tightening that. That just does that. So yeah, I don't know. There you go. This fan, the blades are very easy to put on, therefore, really the only hard part was I had to drill holes just because the mounting bracket's slimmer. So yeah, SMC A-52. Let's take it down. Hey everybody, it's the next day, so I decided the first fan I was going to put up is going to be this sort of generic Fanco. I keep calling it a Fanco, but I really don't know. Mainly because I wanted a low-profile hugger with a big mounting bracket that actually lines up to the motor housing, because so far we've had ball and socket and sort of a hang-true type dealio, but it's not really a hang-true, it's Hunter's kind of version of a hang-true, where the canopy also serves as the mounting bracket. Anyways, I bought this on Craigslist, a couple dollars, along with another one. It was in a guy's beach house, and they were replacing it. The main thing that drew me to this was cane. If it was not cane, I probably wouldn't have got it. It's an interesting fan. Like I said, I don't know the brand. I keep calling it a Fanco, but there's a sticker on the actual motor up here that says Alpine Breeze. Schoolhouse light, that was on it. Everything that came with this is here, except for 2 of the screws to hold the housing on were missing, and 1 of the light screws. That's no problem. Schoolhouse globe came with it. Like most huggers, it does this because that's how low-profile fans mount. My first tassel was with this fan right here. It's actually my only tassel still. And then the light chain is really short, but it's right here. I'll spin it. It actually does move really good air for being sort of a generic, low-Z, Walmart-y type fan. I could picture something like this being sold at, like, Walmart. Maybe even something like, maybe like Home Depot. I just don't know. I have a feeling this was probably something like a Home Depot or whatever. Tightening one of the screws. There we go. 4 blades, cane, 52-inch, antique brass, tassel. Really not much else to say about it other than that it's in decent shape overall. It's one of the better conditioned fans I have. The blades are in great shape. I'll give you an up-close look here. Here's what the fan looks like up close. Got your nice cane blades, very wide cane blades. Schoolhouse globe. See if I can show you the top of the blades. They're just plain. Bracket. If somebody in the comments can tell me, there's a specific name for this type of design on the housing. If someone can remind me what that is, that would be great, because I cannot remember what this is called, and a lot of fans have it. If you look over here, you can see where I just tucked the wires out. I'm going to see if I can give you a top shot there. It's secure. I mean, it's not like it's going to fall or anything. There's the tassel. It's kind of knackered, as you can see. And then the short little light chain is right here. If someone can tell me, it sounds kind of broken, but I'm not 100% sure. Someone can tell me if that's normal or not on these. Yeah, the only sticker is a sticker on the motor up there that says Alpine Breeze. Yeah, I'll put you back now. And there's the fan again. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about this. It's just a basic Walmart-y, generic-y type hugger. If you have more information on this, I would appreciate it, because I'd really like to know what this is called. But yeah, the basic, generic... Why I keep calling it a Fanco is beyond me. I don't know why I'm calling it a Fanco. But yeah, if you have info on this, let me know. Basic Alpine Breeze labeled typical hugger that you could find at any thrift store, really. I just like the cane. So yeah, that's it for this fan. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, now we have this one. So this is actually from the same guy that the previous fan you saw came from. I don't know the brand of this, but again, what mainly attracted me to it was the GE vents. It's an odd fan. So I'll show you here. It's 4 blades. This actually, believe it or not, is probably the most sturdy fan I have put up so far. I don't know why that is, but it just is. I mean, look at it. It literally does not move at all. This is kind of an odd fan in a way. The light kit, you'll notice, is a little bit loose. I think that's just poor design on the fan. If there's any fan that screams Walmart, I feel like it's this. I'll show you the interesting portion here in a minute. Okay, so here's the fan up close, right? Look at the blade brackets. Don't you think that the blade brackets look too small to be on these blades? Yeah, me too. Look. But when... Oh, yeah, here's the other side. It's got kind of just a basic wood. No cane, but it's just sort of a wooden color on the other side. See if I can shine a light up at it so you can see it better. Let me see. It's hard to tell. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah. So, I don't know if this is original. If this fan was like a Walmart fan, I could understand if the brackets were like this and the blade wasn't installed right, like that. But what I don't get is the mounting bracket. So, as you can see, it's a hugger, pretty much. I don't think it's a dual mount because this portion is literally sealed with the motor. You see these 3 nuts here? Yeah. So, there's little screw things on the top there that are down in here, and then you use pliers to screw these on like nuts, like this, with pliers, which takes a while to get it on. So, yeah, these pull chains are what came on this fan. These are what you saw on the Hunter. Again, this is a little loose. It's got sort of these, let me put you back. It's got sort of these hybrid tulip shades. They're pretty much like straight shades, but they have a little bit of indentation. You could install this fan without a light, and I've tried doing that, and it actually doesn't look half bad. I almost think it looks better without a light. This has the weird design that we talked about on the other one. If anyone can help me, let me know. GE vents, very, very thin motor housing. Very thin motor housing. Which believes even more that it's a Walmart fan. Light. Pull chain sounds solid, though. Up and down reverse switch. I'll spin it again. And even if it is a Walmart fan, it pushes some pretty good air, surprisingly, because, like I said, it is a 52-inch, I measured. The blades are, as you can see, straight-ended, straight-edged. The blades, like, in reality, I'll lift you up again and show you. The blades literally have, like, no blade pitch, which is super surprising. It's not surprising, but, like, look at the blades have, like, zero pitch to them. Yet it still pushes some good air. I think that's because of how wide the blades are. And the brackets are pretty flat. So yeah, I don't know if these blades are a replacement or not. I feel like they may have been at one point, but they also look like they might have gone together since they sort of match. So another pain in the rear end with this is, for some reason, I don't know if this is true or not, the original screws to hold the blades to the motor are these. These are freaking Allen wrench screws. Do you see that? Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get it to focus on my hand. Okay, so look, yeah. These are Allen wrench screws we're dealing with. I do not have a frickin' Allen wrench screw. I tried them all. I tried all the ends that I have. Nothing fit. So I took the screws from this Hunter model stickers, not on, but one of these that's gonna go up next. I took them off, put them on, and it's almost like they were meant to be. They fit perfectly. But yeah, very oddball fan. It seems to work good, even like at slow speeds. Like I would assume for like a Walmart fan, this would be a low. You don't feel air, but it's not like it's not moving. Because I put it on like high. There's actually more air coming down on this, I feel like, than the Continental had, and the Continental had more blade pitch. So I don't know. I guess I'll test out the inevitable, which is doing this. Yeah, air's being moved up there, too. So yeah, if any fan to me screams Walmart, this does, just because it seems very low quality. I don't know, maybe the other one was too. I would assume they came from the same place, since they, I don't know, maybe they're around the same time. This one doesn't have cane, though, so I'm assuming it might be even a little newer. Unless the blades could be a replacement, because you see, you have straight edge, and you got the wood on the other side. I put this side up because this is what was on when I got it. In hindsight, I probably should have put the other side up because the other side would have stood out more with the beams, because it's hard to see the blade colors with the beams over there. But yeah, so this is the basic, weird, oddball GE vent fan that I perceived to be CEC, which I think CEC sold Walmart at one point. I really don't know what this fan even is. I don't even know what to call it. The one thing, though, ever since I got this, I've always envisioned it hanging above a dining room table. I don't know why, but something about the look of it just really appeals to me for going over a dining room. It's got the 3 spotlights, which I think in reality, having spotlights, like, or not spotlights, but not having a single bulb fitter, having multiple like this is ideal for a dining room, just because you need a lot of light there. So yeah, this is the weird, generic GE vent, weird. Oh my god, it's up. I am so excited to see this thing hanging. So this is a Hunter. I don't know the model name, I'll get you that. Okay, so I have a different one that has a single light fitter that's 22441, I believe. Yeah, so I have one with a single light fitter that's 22441. This one I got for $24 on Facebook Marketplace, along with another one with a single light fitter. I'm more excited about this one, that's why I put it up first. I think these are Comfort Breezes. I want to say these are called Comfort Breezes. Beveled freaking glass, which is the love of my life. I love them. That's my favorite kind of glass on a fan. You don't even need to add pull chain extensions on these because you don't have to reach into anything to get to them. They're very simple to operate. Fan and light. This center globe's a little loose, but I got it as tight as I could get it. But yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll show you here. So I didn't mention before, I mounted the, let's see, what have I done so far? The Continental, I put a set of holes in. Fan after that was the A-52, I had to drill a new set of holes. The fan co, I used one of the existing Continental holes and drilled another one. What did I do after Continental? I did the CEC thing. That, I was able to use the holes from the Continental. I think, what holes did I use for that? Yeah, I used the holes for the, no, I used the holes for the fan co thing, the unknown. And then this, I was able to very narrowly actually use the holes from the Continental. That shows that Hunter's mounting brackets are getting narrow, or staying the same length, I mean. So yeah, I believe since this is a Hunter, the light kit would just be on, off. There's no, side, center, all off. I think it's just on, off. But I'll give you a closer look. So here it is, got the beveled glass, of course. I cleaned it. Mahogany blades, I believe, and then reverse mahogany. Top shot right there, there's the canopy. Very interesting because the screws, as you can see, aren't guided screws. You have to screw them in all the way. You can't slide the canopy over, so that can make it difficult. Let's see here, reverse switch is on the side. Let me see. Up and down, my preference. Fan. Light. Oops, nope, that was the fan. Let me see. Light. But yeah, this is the Hunter, whatever this is called, Summer Breeze? No, Comfort Breeze. I don't understand what the difference is between the Comfort Breeze and the Summer Breeze. Someone's gonna have to explain that. Hunter used some odd model names back then. But yeah, and it's got straight-tipped blades, which Hunters are notorious for, especially older ones. It pushes some decent air, but actually not as much as that Walmart thing we just looked at, surprisingly. I'm going to see if I can look at the blade pitch. The blade pitch is actually very narrow on this fan. See if I can show you the blade pitch here. It's very narrow, as you can see. Actually, it's not. It's pretty wide looking at it from the camera. Oh yeah, one other thing. The old Hunter logo. Again, it's secure. It's not like it's going to fall or anything. So yeah, this is the Hunter, the 4-bladed Hunter Summer Oh, I think the Summer Breeze is the 5-blade and the Comfort Breeze is the 4-blade. Somebody correct me if that's wrong, but that's what I think the difference is. Yeah, these came out of someone's old house. They were remodeling, of course, because they look outdated. I think they're beautiful fans, and I think there's a lot of them out there, so collect them, collect them, collect them. And they last, because they're Hunters. So yeah, that is it. We're going to install the other Comfort Breeze, which is just a single fitter. Here we have the other Summer Breeze, or Comfort Breeze that I was talking about. Obviously, this is a little different. It just has a single light globe with, of course, the best things ever, flowers. We'll get those up close in a minute. Honestly, having just the single globe makes the motor housing look so much bigger, just beefier, because there's not much to it. These strings came with it. You got the fan and the light. I'm not going to make a too detailed video on this one. It's basically identical to the other one. Only difference is that it's in slightly better shape, and obviously the light kit is different. I would love to find matching 5 lights like that one has for this one, but I think it'll be a lot easier to find one of these globes and a fitter to put on. But yeah, Hunter. I'll get off. I did put the mounting bracket from this one up. It's not the same mounting bracket. Where's the sticker? Trying to find the sticker. There's the Hunter logo. Again, non-reversible blades. It's freaking over... No, it's not. Alright, you know what? Whatever. I don't care. But yeah, here it is. Up close, 52-inch. I'm going to end it here because you've already seen it otherwise on the other one. But that's pretty much it. On the side... Where's the reverse switch on this? Oh, it's over there. That's it for this fan. Hey guys, quick update. The installation cam, let me make it show it again. That's what I started to call this. Only has about 6 minutes of recording time left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw up the 5-minute fan, and then I am going to go eat lunch. Hey guys, quick update here. So unfortunately, our good train of installations, minus the weird generic thing, which was okay, it's just a little time consuming. Unfortunately, our good train of installations was derailed by none other than the 5-minute fan. Yeah, the frickin' 5-minute fan of all fans is what derailed our train of good installations. Something is wrong with the mounting bracket or something, and it is bent, and I cannot install this. So we're gonna have to skip this one. Oh my god, it's actually up. This is the first time since probably 2011 I have seen one of these fans hanging. Unfortunately, we had to take them down because they weren't strong enough. The ceilings were weak. My god, it's kind of surreal seeing the 2 ceiling fans that were in my bedrooms as a kid up. Only difference, of course, is that the one when they were up in our rooms, the wood side was showing on the blades, but I obviously put the stencil. Wow. Same globe. The globe shakes. I don't know why. I couldn't balance it, so it does that, but it's strong. Holy shit. It's crazy to see these actually up again. They don't push too much air because they're 42-inchers, but then again, they're cheap Kmart fans. This is an SMC U-42, very sentimental childhood fan of mine. This particular one was in it was my playroom when I was little, and then it became my room, which it still is my room, so this is the one that was in my current room. It was the playroom then, and I can tell, I'll show you how in a minute. You got your light, hard to pull as always, and the fan. That is my favorite pull chain sound. Just something... I don't know why. Hearing that again is bringing memories back. But yeah, U-42 ceiling fan. It's a stencil. It's got some interesting characteristics. It's got this pattern on the side. It does not have any vent screens, so you guys might be able to see straight into the motor. I can. And then it has the distinct heart-shaped blade brackets, the stencil blades with the big tip on the end. I'll bring you all up. There it is. And it's beautiful, cheap glory. Not great made fans. I do have another one of these that I'm actually not going to put up, but I will show you here. This is the other one. This is the one that was in my first bedroom as a kid. The thing about this one and how I can tell is because I remember when this switch broke off. I remember breaking that off. This one, because it was in our other room, it's still intact. So I'm not going to be installing that one, just because this is identical to it, same globe and everything. These are decent little fans, they're not great. As far as I know, and a lot of other collectors, the only store I know of for sure that sold these was Kmart, and I believe that is the only store that sold SMC fans in the 90s. This one is from May of 92. I believe the other one is too. I can check. Yep, this one's from May 1992, and I believe that one is too. You know what I didn't really do is I didn't really get you a top-shot view. I'm going to see here. So you can see these have an open top because the housing, the mounting bracket is not covering the top like on the Unknown. You can see into the motor, as you can see. You can probably see how you can see across there. Sideways reverse switch. The only other fan out of the trio that's missing is my parents' U-52, and that's because it's still up somehow. Going to be coming down soon, though. I'm not leaving these crap shoots behind. But to be real, these were not very good fans. Ours were decent. They never hummed. They had pretty good bearings, but they're not great fans in general. I'm not sure if these had schoolhouse globes originally, but they may have. But I'm not 100% sure on that. All I know is that some... Oh, so part of the reason I don't want to put that one up, I have a second set of blades over in my blade pile, but some very genius person at SMC decided that instead of having brackets that have screw holes in them, they were going to use nuts and screws to hold them in. And I don't have either. I lost them all. I think they got thrown away. So I'm going to have to go to Home Depot when Calderona's over, try and find some. I could have gotten them at Menards yesterday, but I didn't want to bring a clean... Okay. But yeah. It works good. This is a little loose, but that's okay. Very good sound. Very good sound there. I'll see how fast I can spin these, because these do spin. I mean, it's spinning relatively fast now, and I can feel some air coming down. They're not great air movers, but they're better than what you would have found at Walmart. That's for sure. This one does not shake as much as the Unknown because it has a bracket inside holding it in place, which is actually better. But yeah, my childhood SMC U-42 42-inch ceiling fans, plural fans, installed. I cannot wait to power them in our next house. I think what's going to happen, if I have a big enough workroom, I'd like to put one of these at each end in the basement and make them basement fans. Because they don't move great air, but they look cool, in my opinion. So yeah, U-42s. Time to start getting into the stuff that I have packed away in boxes. Don't worry, those are not what's in there. Trust me. This is what's in here. This was a new in-box fan, and yeah. Okay, so I decided I am not going to be doing the Discovery just because it is too much work to warrant putting half an hour and putting it together with. I'm sure there are videos online. Once I have power in our new house, this will be installed. So I'm just going to do the other two. Oh my god. That was a monster. So I got the Fasco Charleston, I think, model 442 installed. Problem is it's on like a 3.5 foot down rod. So, turn this. When I stand up, yeah, it hits my head. Got this at a Habitat for $15 up in Petoskey, Michigan. It's got a bent blade. I'll see if I can spin it and show you. Maybe you guys can tell. No, you really can't. The reason that... I'll take this guy out. So yeah, this is eye level for me. There's the down rod. The reason you can see the ground wire over there is because I had to rig a random ball and socket mounting bracket I had. It's a little bent because it was put together on the shelf, so that blade's a little bent up. I might have just fixed it. Nah. I don't want to bend it too much because I don't want to break it because this is a cool fan. I experienced the pain and suffering people have when they try to put together Fascos because of the dropped flywheel. It is insanely difficult with this style bracket. Top shot. Model sticker crap is on that side, I believe. There it is. Like I said, I believe it's a Charleston, but I'm not sure. I believe the date is 1990, I want to say. I don't know. But yeah, so this thing is like hanging insanely low, which is, you know, just because. Everything was complete except the mounting bracket. This is a little loose pull chain. It's safe, even though it's not on its OEM mounting bracket, as you can see. It's not moving or anything. I don't want to break this, but I'm also trying. Oh, look at that. I kind of fixed it. It's less bent than it was before. Oh well. So yeah, I would say this is probably a 42-inch ceiling fan. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh my god. I have been waiting so long to see this fan up, and it is up. The 1980, I believe, SMC Emperor is installed. You guys didn't know I had this. I just got it, like, back on June 28th or so. From Marketplace, from a friend. Oh my god. Everything works on this. It's in mint condition, too. Everything was included with this, even an extra mounting plate, except for the mounting bracket. Oh my lord, it is... Oh, I cannot wait to see this thing run at the new house. It's going to be so cool. One thing, though. SMC, why did you use flat-headed screws to hold the blades up? Don't do that. It's not a good idea. This bare chain came with the fan. So here it is up close. The beautiful... These are the same blades that are on the A-52, different brackets. Light chain is a little knackered. Have to kind of help it. Fan chain. Sounds just like the U-42s. Big, thick motor housing. The tag, which up there somewhere, I think it's right there. We'll see if we can get a view of it with the monopod, since that's what I've been using. There it is. You'll see if you can see a date on there. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But yeah, this is the SMC U-52 Emperor installed. Very distinct style fan. This is an SMC, as you saw. I mainly got this because it was cheap. It was listed at $40, but of course I'm not going to pay that for a ceiling fan. That's ridiculous. So I asked, would you take 20? She said, I'll meet you in the middle at 30. In my opinion, still too much, but that was my absolute max. Otherwise, I was going to walk away, which I really didn't want to do because I really wanted this fan. It's in literal mint condition. Like, I'm not even kidding. I originally learned about these on videos, like Cole Semenko's videos and stuff. If any of my Angry Grandpa fans are watching, if you guys remember in Trailwood, in the master bedroom, they had one of these fans hanging. It was missing the globe and one of the blades. I don't know if it worked. It was never running because it was missing a blade. I'm sure Grandpa pulled it down in a fit of rage. But yeah, there you go. And it does have the canopy, same as the A-52. Light globe, just a generic one. There's the bear here. Very solid, heavy fan. People, this is a style of fan. Either you love it or you hate it. I love it. But yeah, everything about these I love. I love this housing here, the side band. I love the brackets, the cane blade, the schoolhouse globe that's loose, the everything, literally. The 4-blade configuration. I think these would have looked really interesting. I would have loved to know if somebody can do a video of like a graphic design of what these would have looked like as 5-bladers. I think that would be really interesting to know, because there's no Emperor ever that's been a 5-blader to my knowledge. They're all 4, because SMC came out with this in, I think, like 1978 or so, and then immediately people like Supreme started copying it in 79. I would assume this is a 1980 if there's no day sticker. Pushes decent air. This is going to go up in my bedroom at the next house, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, that's it. We have done the finale. Thank you for watching this long video. It's taken me very hard labor for a lot of them, and that is it.